Now it's everyone can hear you.
Ringer.
I love how you guys just shut up.
Yeah.
And that was another episode of the Awesome Hour.
It's loud.
Yeah, you can hear everything on this table. I think.
Yep. Everything. I hit it every show.
Yeah, we talk with our hands a lot, so I'm gonna have to like.
I know I already hit it a few times.
Don't knock your water over.
Yeah, that's.
I've been talking about buying water bottles for guests for like the last 200 episodes. Still haven't done it.
I need like a sippy cup.
I was gonna bring coffee, but you guys don't drink coffee late.
No,
I
will never
drink.
go to bed.
So I had 4 cups of coffee today. I was like, I'm probably good.
I'm vibrating. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, Doug.
Are you guys ready?
I have no idea. I think so.
I think so.
And here we go.
Hey, on today's episode, we're joined by Two Girls, One Broadcast.
You almost said cup.
I didn't because I'm a classy gentleman.
I'm
We're
not.
also going to talk about Canadian crimes and a bunch of other things on my notes. I haven't hit the drop.
Welcome to the Awesome Hour.
I am the smartest man alive!
This is the source for all the things you didn't or even want to know, including all our bad life choices and mistakes, so you can stay awesome.
The Awesome Hour.
Hey, what's up? I'm Alec,
Je m'appelle Ivan.
and we are joined today by
Jack,
And Katie.
of Two Girls, One Broadcast. What's up, ladies?
we're
What's
pretty
up?
excited to be here.
Yeah.
You sound it.
Yeah.
Not to be so. Two Girls, One Broadcast. Not to be confused with Two Girls, One Podcast, which is
Right.
another podcast that you are not on,
Right.
or Two Girls, One Game, which is a very popular curling podcast that
Oh,
you both are
oh,
not on either.
Oh,
Hey,
I
I
actually
could have
didn't
gotten
know.
in on that.
Yeah.
Do you curl?
I did.
You hang
At
out at the
one point.
Bonspiels?
Yeah, I mean, I was a
I
member of a
heard
curling league.
Yeah,
for
you guys
a
were
whole
talking
season.
about curling.
Yeah,
we did.
Oh yeah.
And
'Cause
you
I know
yelling
nothing
about the
about
rock
curling.
or something.
Yeah.
Why is he yelling at the
It
rock?
was so embarrassing. Okay.
Curling's
Why is he yelling?
intense.
This is the future of curling. They should have Bluetooth rocks. You
That
don't even
makes
need sweepers.
sense.
The rocks will be self-sweeping. Jack is like ahead of the game here.
Get like a Roomba for curling.
See, this is why we're friends.
Sponsored by Roomba.
Roomba. Today's episode not brought to you by Roomba or curling.
Mhm.
We had to curl in high school, and I was like, "Ugh, fuck curling, it's so lame. And I like threw the rock really hard, and I broke the hack. Holy shit, I got kicked out of curling.
Yep.
I almost got kicked out of gym class.
It is a gentleman's sport.
We
Not-
never had to do that in high school. did we?
Apparently
I
not.
curled in elementary school, but we had like these plastic blue and red rocks.
Yeah, no, these were legit rocks. And like the dude that like speckles the ice, you know what I'm talking about, because you know that's how you do curling. He was really upset with me. I was
sure
like,
he
"Oh,
was.
I don't care. I don't fucking punk rock, bruh." Yeah, no, yeah, punk rock
Serious?
curling is not a thing to do. So you made it to the house. You found the place. You're in the basement. What's up? Let's talk Two Girls, One Broadcast.
What do you want to know?
What, yeah. What do you?
First episode dropped June 20th.
Yeah.
Named the intro episode. So what made you guys think you were special enough to have a podcast when there's so many other girl gang podcasts out there? Why? Well, what? Why?
Well,
Why?
really, this was Jack's idea.
I was.
So how was this birthed?
Well, we were talking about it just like periodically, and then we got drunk one night while we were watching Raptors.
As you
and
do.
Go
yeah.
Raps go.
Yeah, but
That's
you
what I'm
know, like
saying.
jumping on the bandwagon.
There's no
during the
bandwagon. You're
finals,
Canadian.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
And we just ended up deciding that we were just going to do it. So we basically talked podcast the whole game.
Yeah.
And did not pay attention.
That's fine.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
now you have 22 episodes deep.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's nothing to shake a stick at, or you do shake a stick at it. What if you're impressed? What do you do with the stick?
Throw it.
That's something to throw a stick at, but don't. So that's cool. So that was birthed out of a Raptors game. You're
Yeah.
like, you know what? We're interesting enough to do this weekly.
I think we
It's a
figured
weekly
like
show?
we talk so much shit and
Yeah.
we make each other laugh. So
Yeah.
like, if one other person laughs, it's
So what
worth
you're
it.
saying is you didn't start a podcast to influence the future or like, you know,
Become
motivate
rich.
people or like make money. You do it because you like to hang out.
Mostly,
yeah, mostly.
yes.
I think we have some like goals that we eventually
There's
want to make some
alternative
money, but
what?
like, yeah.
You're in the wrong industry. You should become influencers. I want to talk about influencing later too, though.
I don't know if that's a open open for me.
No.
But we do a mental health segment in
Yeah.
most of our episodes.
I respect
and that was
it.
something that we wanted to incorporate because we feel like that's important just for people to talk about.
100%. Get
Yeah,
rid of the
but-
stigma.
Totally.
I've battled some of those. It's a thing. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
fun.
real.
Yeah.
I blame social media mostly.
Yeah?
Like, yeah. I know way too much about people I don't know, and I'm
Yeah.
comparing my
That's
life to
true.
them now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know you.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know you. Whatever.
That's true.
I was actually gonna take a bath with my glitter bath bomb tonight, but I decided not to because I didn't want to look like a vampire. Because that's an ongoing joke that you like vampires apparently.
I mean, I don't not like vampires.
Kinda.
Clearly, you like him a little more than you should.
Yo, I watched like the first 3 seasons of Vampire Academy or Vampire Diaries, so I get it. It was good. It
That's
fell off
good.
hard though. Damien though, right?
I
I'd
have
let
some
him.
feelings.
I'd let him eat crackers in my bed.
Right?
I respect it.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a handsome individual.
Yeah, I would put up with crumbs for that human.
100%. Do you fuck with the new show? There's like an undergrad, like it's like Vampire Diaries, the Academy.
No, because they're so young. I'm
It's
like,
weird.
I feel like this is like super sexualized, but you're like 14. I don't feel like
Vampires though.
I don't think this is okay.
It's like Baby Yoda. He's an infant, but he's actually 50. So
Oh, I saw a meme about Baby Yoda, and it was like some girl writing fanfic, and it was
no, I
so
don't want to hear it.
disturbing.
I don't want to hear it.
I didn't read it. I
You
read
don't?
the first line, and I was like, nope.
You ever fall down a fanfic hole? Because I haven't. I have. But you know, it's bad, especially
definitely have
Reddit.
not.
Yeah. What are you doing on the internet then?
I'm like so behind. I don't know. The guys always make fun of us, or
Yeah.
me actually, because I'm so bad at memes. Like I have no meme culture whatsoever.
Really?
Oh yeah. It's
How do you
terrible.
speak? Me and my wife, we speak in
In
memes.
memes?
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
reference memes that make
Yeah.
no sense, but we get it.
I know. I really need to like get better. At
I'm gonna
that.
write a
Yeah.
book called My Love Language is Meme, and it's just gonna be pages of memes.
Oh, I like that.
You should. You should.
I think I should too.
And then
I
that
think
would
I
help
should, too.
me.
It would help you
Yeah,
with
yes.
the memes.
Yeah, it would.
The meme.
Mhm.
We had a
Yeah.
gentleman at work called them memes.
Memes.
Meme.
What's a
Oh,
meme?
yeah.
Yeah.
What's
what?
a meme? Can you explain this new craze of memes?
So I made a meme for him with an old. You know that old lady that licks the popsicle? I made it. Yeah.
Do you know the one?
meme out of
You
that.
might not know
Jack's
the one
like,
we're
no, I
talking
don't
about.
know.
What do you do
I
on
told
the
you, I
internet
don't
then?
know.
What are you doing on the
I
internet?
literally just
She's
look at
being
Instagram.
constructive.
Yeah.
But the Instagram, I guess the Instagram is tailored to whatever you follow. So come the new year, I'm gonna do an Instagram purge.
Are you?
I'm gonna purge all the shitty meme sites because it's just too much. Followed one called College Confessions. Gave me fucking anxiety. I'm glad I'm not in college anymore because it's terrifying. What goes on in the States in college? They're not learning anything
No.
except horrible things.
Except this lady.
That's the lady with the popsicle.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I have. I don't know.
At least most of us don't leave college with like 6-figure student loan debt.
Right.
Fair enough.
Most of us.
Speaking of student loan debt, how was Black Friday?
I actually didn't spend that much
You
money.
didn't partake?
I did. I just didn't spend that much money.
Fair enough.
I
Fair
was
enough.
like
Well,
pretty responsible.
that's respectable.
Yeah.
Namaste. I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Dope. Sweet.
Yeah.
Yourself? Did you have Black Friday? Ouch.
Yeah, I need someone to take my credit card away.
Credit cards are deadly.
The bad thing is I thought that I had lost one of my credit cards, so I was just using the other one, and I
Yeah.
found it. I'm like, oh, perfect.
Yeah.
They have an
No
app now. Have you
limit.
seen that commercial where she's like, "Ah, fuck you, Bowtag guy. I'm gonna cancel my credit card." You can cancel your credit card on the app now, or like lock
Oh.
it until
Yeah,
you find
can
it.
lock it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you can lock it.
Technology.
Mhm.
Anyways, back to your podcast. So you're 22 episodes in.
Mm-hmm.
You've been doing it for how many months now? How's it been? What have you
5
learned?
months?
Yeah.
Trial by fire. How is it?
It really is a trial by
Yeah.
fire.
No,
Really?
100%.
I don't know. Like I think for me it's just like not caring what people think, I guess. Like,
Yeah, easier said than done, especially
Yeah.
for someone who swims in the Instagram waters like yourself.
Yeah, like we've had a few people that we like know throw some hate, and then we've had some like terrible reviews, but we also think
Speaking
it's
of
people that
bad
we know,
reviews,
so
I was on your Apple
yeah.
iTunes.
love
Have you
those.
read your
Oh,
your
yes.
reviews?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is I was impressed. You have 2 bad reviews. I wish I
We
had
And
have
they're
bad
zero.
like
reviews.
vicious.
I
I
mean-
Why do you
know.
want why?
Because it
It
means
means you made it.
it means it means that
I mean-
something you guys said
Pissed
affected somebody.
You offended somebody so bad that they had to go on the internet and be like, me.
That's respect.
I know.
100%.
I always wonder, like, I've never done that.
No,
I've
me
literally
neither.
never taken the time out of my day
You've
to
never
like
left
throw hate at
A
somebody.
bad Yelp review.
No,
You've never done that?
no.
I
Fuck.
honestly haven't either. Cause it
I've
would
had some
bother
like
me.
shitty ass Uber drivers, and I haven't even left them a bad review.
You know, meme. I don't Uber. Uber bugs me.
I
don't-
heard that.
I
How-
don't.
like,
I
what?
can't Uber.
Why?
Uber's the
I
best
haven't
thing
done
ever.
it yet. I don't know.
Legit.
I keep. I'll go out and I'll be the DD
Mm-hmm.
because it keeps my drinking in check. It's like like a little safety there.
Yeah.
You know.
It's probably smart.
No, honestly, I've
Yeah.
gone out on nights and I'm like, yeah, I'll be the DD, and then like 2
Never-
hours then I'm
yeah.
like, so I'll pay for our cabs.
Yeah.
Someone needs to drive me back to my car tomorrow.
Because I've gone too far.
Yeah.
So you've now so June 20th you drop your 1st.
Mm-hmm.
September 29th, High Achiever 90 decides, you know what, you guys said something they didn't agree with.
Yeah.
1-star review.
Yeah.
I can understand going, showing up, leaving a 1-star and bouncing. But this motherfucker took the time to actually cut you guys down.
Oh, yeah.
Went for your core.
Yeah.
Do you feel like maybe it's a competing girl gang? But we'll talk about that in a sec.
I'm pretty sure I
Here's-
know who this one is.
Yeah.
High Achiever 90 says, you should be embarrassed that this is available to the public. You might find your career opportunities are diminished if any future employer hears this. This shake you to your core.
Hold on.
Shook me to
For
my core.
somebody to call themselves
High
high
achiever?
achiever, there's something wrong with that fucking person.
It
Yeah.
also makes me think they were born in the 90s.
Yes.
Preferably 90.
I could have been like a fucking kid.
1990.
Could be a boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
That's like prime millennial if you do the math.
Yeah, I
But-
mean that would fit right into our age category. So could be somebody that we know. I
And
don't
you
know.
think you know who this person is.
I think I know who at least one of those bad reviews is.
Oh, one was just, you're trash.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
respect that.
This
You're
is
trash.
trash,
That's
yeah.
whatever. I
that
get it.
exact line was said to me by someone.
Oh, really?
Oh, so they did it
Yeah.
again.
So
I
then
didn't-
they just put it out like public
So it's just a bunch of
instead of
punks.
just like
Well, I enjoy the product you put out. It's
Thanks.
entertaining. So we're kind of niched into like whatever the fuck we are.
Dick and fart jokes and buttholes and
Yeah, we've been told that we're crass
who
and
knows
whatever. And,
Oh, I love
yeah.
it because you guys are so
Yeah, I love
authentic.
it.
She texted me today and she's like, "Do they always talk about poop?" 'Cause she
I
was
actually
listening
toned
to the
down
long
a
enough.
lot of the
No, we're
poop
here
today.
for the poop jokes.
Oh,
Bring
yeah.
it on,
I
bring it
was-
on.
We are game.
That you know what I wanted to tip my toe in the waters that were two
Yeah.
female guests.
Yeah.
So
I'll ruin
I,
it. I'll
Fair,
ruin
fair.
it.
yeah, we'll
Don't
ruin
worry,
it.
I'll
Don't
ruin
worry. But no, okay. So how'd that review hit? That was fine. You guys just shook it off.
Or was it like my feelings?
Somebody read the review first. Pick up the phone because I know when I get a bad review, I call Ivan.
100%.
By bad
It's like,
review.
Yo, check this out.
Yo, Ivan.
someone said they
don't like us.
Yeah, I think
was
I
me.
read it first.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, and I messaged her and she was like, "Oh, I think I know who it is." She's like, "You can't let it bug you." I mean, like it did, but it's just like
Of course, because you're
whatever.
putting yourself
Yeah.
out there. It's
Yeah.
like, podcasting's pretty intimate. Like, we've had
For
people
sure.
that listen to the show that come up to us and they're like, hey, how's this? I'm like, don't know you. How the fuck do you know that? But then you realize you put that out there every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that something that has caught up with you? Do you have people coming up to you and saying,
Not
hey, I
yet.
didn't like this topic, or hey, I didn't know this about you?
I mean, I've had people say like certain episodes didn't hit with them or like
Oh,
they
yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
Like, and that's fine. Like not
every
everything is gonna
episode's
resonate
for
with
you.
everybody. That's
Yeah.
totally
Yeah.
fine. Like
Yeah.
I would never be offended by that.
No,
Super
same.
fucking mature. Good
I'm
for
like,
you.
my mother listens to this and she's
Really?
nothing but supportive. So I'm like, as long as my mom isn't texting me and being like, I think we need to talk, then I think I'm good.
That's-
We had that. We
I
had that though
respect
one
that.
time. Remember
Yeah.
when we had our previous podcast? We're
Yeah.
Like, and then shit got
But that
real.
was growing. That was a
Yeah.
growing experience.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that off air. But anyways, so yeah, that was about as deep as I dove into you guys because I didn't want to
Okay.
over dive
Yeah.
deep, and like I didn't want to get
You
into your
didn't wanna
personal
dive too
accounts.
deep.
Yeah, I didn't want to get into your personal accounts. Your Instagram presence is pretty awesome for the show. You promote
Thanks.
yourselves well, but you're in a market of a lot of other girls doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So was there like I know I've watched girls rugby. It's very cutthroat. So I can only imagine that the podcast world is the same.
I don't think
Female
we're quite that
curling.
rough.
I don't know. It's podcasting. So have you come across any other girl podcasts where you're like, oh my goodness, we should be best friends, but then you're like, fuck you.
that bitch.
Do you know we try and like on our podcast we try and promote like girl power. or
Girl power.
whatever.
Yeah, you were raised by Ace of Base and Spice Girls. I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So
Ace of
we
Base? Did I just show my age?
definitely
I
Spice
got it,
Girls.
but I was like, who?
Definitely Spice Girls.
I saw the
not
signs.
Ace of Base,
It
but
opened up my eyes. I saw that sign.
no, we were actually gonna collab with the other all girl podcast in Edmonton.
Yeah.
We just haven't like made it happen yet.
Are you
Yeah.
using the podcast as a stepping stone to a full career as an influencer? Because that's a career option now. Have you thought about influencing and just thrown it all away to do that?
No.
Yeah, I think for myself, I would need a lot of plastic surgery if that's the route that I was gonna go down.
I'm not gonna
But
touch that one. 'Cause
there-
I don't even know
Definitely
how to.
don't,
I don't know how to gauge that stuff.
No.
Do I say,
Don't-
oh no,
no.
you're gorgeous, but then I'm like, am I crossing a line? And then I'm like, yeah.
How about like this? You don't need
surgery.
plastic to be influenced, especially in this fucking city.
It's true. You just
Yeah.
need Facetune.
You don't need fucking shit.
Don't even
What if you had a food blog? Have you ever thought about food blogging?
I like eating, but I don't really like know much about food.
Yeah.
No, fair
To write a
enough. I
food
respect
blog.
that. I
Yeah.
respect that.
Yeah, I feel like we just have like a variety of knowledge on a bunch of different shit. So we just like that's why we thought a podcast would be good instead of just like videoing ourselves. We've talked
Yeah.
about doing some like vlogs, but
Yeah.
nothing really more than that.
I was
Yeah.
telling Alec I compared you guys to us, a female version of us,
I
but
would-
a lot,
I would say I would
a
actually.
lot cleaner though.
Yeah. Oh.
We're cleaner.
Really?
More marketable,
yes.
I think.
my
Oh
gosh.
yes.
No,
Maybe
you
I
can
missed
get-
all those episodes.
Dang.
There's a
Yeah.
lot.
No,
No,
I would say you guys are more marketable in the fact that you're cooler than us. So
Oh, I don't know
it's,
about
it's
that.
sellable.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Debatable.
No, it's what I liked about the podcast, and like I said, I had listened before I'd actually even thought about reaching out. Is it's organic. It feels like you listen to it and you can tell you guys are hanging out, and those are the podcasts I really enjoy, and that's what I like about podcasting. Is at the end of the day, it's just me and Ivan hanging out with cool people, and we're meeting cool people, and I get that same vibe from you guys. So I'm stoked you guys are out there doing that. It doesn't.
Nice.
You're not working on like you're not trying to sell something or I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just very organic, and I respect what you guys do.
100%.
Thank you.
So,
So
Appreciate
yeah.
that.
So you're 22 in.
Yeah.
You gonna keep going? What's the future hold? What do we have? What's the game plan? Alternative motives. Get some sponsors. Make it big. Become an influencer. Patreon. Have you thought about Patreon?
Okay, yeah, I've just heard about this recently. I'm like, I haven't thought about
No,
it
it's-
at all, but I'm just like, what do you?
You guys would
yeah.
make
I mean,
money on
you guys
Patreon.
could
Yeah.
Yeah,
do it because
Yeah.
you're ladies.
Yeah, 100%.
maybe.
We thought about doing
Dudes,
an awesome
We're like,
hour,
we'll do like a bear rug thing for this price, and it's like, no,
like Burt Reynolds.
nobody
you know,
wanted any of us. So
Not
I'm just
a
like,
thing.
fuck you then.
Like subscribe for a month, we'll send you feet pics.
I mean, if you want to make a mint, that's how the internet works.
I mean,
think.
I
That's
am
what I
just
gotta
learning
start
about this
doing.
Reddit shit where you sell all this weird
Yeah.
shit on
Have
it.
y'all?
R/use panties.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a
That's
Reddit.
legit.
That's a subreddit.
Oh,
it
yeah.
is a subreddit.
We learned about this the other day, and there.
How
I
did you
saw
learn
things
about
I
this?
cannot unsee.
How do you fall into that category? Where-
Well,
the internet.
My partner's very well informed.
Fair enough. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, if
Someone's got to be informed
someone wants to
somewhere.
buy
He's
my
like
underwear.
KKK, reddit.com/.
So he's trying to make money off you.
Yeah,
then.
he's
oh
trying to
yeah,
help
he
me
told her to
hustle.
do it.
Have your
yeah.
underwear's gone missing? Because
Are
if
you
they
sure he's
are,
not
he's
already
making
doing
money.
it?
He doesn't
Yeah,
live
right?
here, so there's no
No.
way for him to do
Wow.
that.
Yet.
Yeah.
You have like a boyfriend in Canada type thing?
He's in America.
Oh, yeah.
America.
Likely story. I've seen many a rom-com with someone that has a girlfriend in Canada. Yeah. Is he real? Have you
Oh,
met him?
Yes.
Okay.
He's a person?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
He's a
You can
person.
substantiate
Nah, just
the
a fucking
story.
chat bot.
Yeah. Yeah, we met him on a trip. That's
Yeah.
how that came
I
about.
You
broke
guys-
my own rule.
So you guys go way back. I want to hear your
Oh.
origin story because you guys are traveling together. You basically are family. Sisterhood of the Traveling
yeah.
podcast
That's true.
here. So
100%.
what's your guys' backstory?
We met when we were like 13, probably,
Holy
in middle
shit.
school. Yeah.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
bonded because we were both wearing kilts. Yeah.
We went
Dope.
to an all-girls junior high.
Yeah.
Fair
uniform
enough.
School.
So
Yeah.
technically you could have bonded with anyone because y'all wearing the same thing because of uniforms.
True. It's true.
But you guys bonded over the kilts. Were
Yeah,
the
I
kilts
don't
or
really know
skirts?
like what. No, they
Yeah.
were 100% kilts. I
Oh,
think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like straight up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy wool.
Like had to wear like shorts underneath because
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
like
yeah.
and like
Yeah.
girls would just flip you.
That doesn't sound fun.
No.
I wore snap pants to school once.
Nah.
I made a mistake.
They didn't stay on for very long.
No, I got snapped, and they weren't the cool snap pants. Like they were Champion before
Oh, yeah.
Champion was
Oh,
cool,
yeah.
and they were off.
Oh, they
and I
were
was
Kappa?
no. Kappa's back.
I know.
When
it
did
hurts
Kappa
my
decide
soul.
to come back?
I walked through Simon's. I'm like, there's a
Oh.
huge Kappa section, and there's just like little 18-year-olds in there. I'm like,
I
no,
got
no.
lost in Simon's. I had never really fucked with Simon's.
can't do
Sometimes at the
Simon's.
mall, I'll park at Simon's and walk through. I'm like, this is too expensive
It's
for my
so
blood.
much.
Overwhelming.
Yeah,
No,
it's
but
way
then
too
you
much.
walk through and there's stuff for like $8, and then the next thing's
just gotta
400.
hunt.
I'm like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
My wife put on a hat, and I was like, you need to take that off. That price tag says like $400.
Yeah.
Please
Oh my
take it
God.
off.
Yeah, but they have that in like sections, so you
Yeah.
can like get away from the really expensive
Yeah.
section.
They have everything in Simon's.
Oh
though.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
totally.
Kappa's back.
Yeah.
I wanted Kappa pants so bad
Oh,
because all like
yeah.
the soccer boys had it, and I
Yeah.
didn't play soccer, but I wanted to fit in. I never got Kappa pants, and then when I did, they were white. I'm like, I can't wear white Kappa pants.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get made fun
No.
of.
What was
So-
it that was like so in when was it
JL.
JL, yeah.
Oh,
And
Jay
True
Lindbergh.
Religion.
I wanted
and
as a
True
JL.
Religion. I wanted
Yeah.
True Religion jeans. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, with the white stitching.
Yeah.
So
Yet
bad.
never had that problem.
Nope.
Bedazzled jeans? Nope, not
No,
Oh,
they
yeah.
weren't bedazzled. I don't think they were bedazzled, but they had like white stitching on the
No,
outside.
the Rock and Republic ones were bedazzled.
Oh,
for
yes,
Mauricio.
Rock and
Those were like
Republic,
$4
yes.
jeans.
Yeah, who does that? I'm
I mean,
excited.
I had them.
Fair enough.
How do you even
Regrets.
get those when you're in
Did
high
you just
school?
low key humble brag on us?
No,
Oh, you
yeah,
know the
I
$400. You know the $400 jeans I just
No.
dropped? I had a pair.
Because they were cool
Whatever.
for about 3 weeks, and then it was like, why on earth would you spend $400? I worked at Fabutan. I had my own money.
That's when you could still tan legally. Now you have to go to underground tan clubs, right? It's
Fabutan
like,
still exists.
isn't it? But don't they spray tan you now with like
No,
a gun?
they still have beds.
Yeah.
Do you have to sign a waiver?
You have
Oh,
to
yeah.
sign a waiver, and you're only allowed to tan for 25 minutes within a 24-hour period. Like they're really trying to like not
Can't
give
you get
carcinoma
STIs from tanning
from a
beds?
tanning bed.
What are you
felt
doing?
like-
Rubbing your shit on the fucking bulbs?
I feel like I read
gotta
a
get
story.
that. Gotta get
I-
a good one under there, boys.
I have some horror stories from working there. You
I
guys
can
like
imagine.
talking about poop? I have some horror stories.
Did
about
someone
working
poop in a
at
tanning
Fabutan.
bed?
Someone,
Did it cook the poop? Go ahead.
Someone left huge skid marks in a tanning
Ew,
bed.
yucky.
And yes, then it baked on. It baked in there.
How do you
And
deal
this
with
little
that?
17-year-old had to clean that. And I knew exactly
Was it
who
smelly?
It was.
Was it-
It didn't smell great.
Did you put a note on the account like, "Yo, Beth
Shits the
pooped
bed."
in the fucking tanning bed"?
I did.
Just heads up. You gotta let the sisters
Yeah,
know.
I
You gotta
did.
look
I
out for
did.
each other.
I'm like, just a heads up to everyone else. If this person leaves, don't maybe neglect cleaning that bed for 2 hours like I did.
could you imagine strolling in? You're having a great day. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna get some.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna get some UV, and then there's poop.
I can't tell you how many times too I went in there to clean and people had pissed in the garbage cans.
Why?
Like,
Is
you're
that a
like
thing?
halfway through a tan, you're like, I just really have to pee, but I don't want to put my clothes back on, so they would just piss in the garbage cans.
Are you sure you didn't work at like an SPCA that
It
just
was in
happened to have
Millwoods.
tanning beds?
It was in Millwoods.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
People
say
are
is this the north side
disgusting,
of
you
it?
guys. They're disgusting.
Doesn't
People are
matter what side of the city.
nasty.
That's yucky.
No,
I'll
but
bet.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So $400 jeans, dealing with poop. You earn those
So
jeans.
worth
tanning
it.
beds,
Yeah, I worked hard for that
pissy
money.
buckets.
Oh, that's- So you guys meet when you're 13. You stay homies for life.
Yeah.
Raptor fans till death or bandwagoners? You kind of
Bandwagoners.
I don't know.
bandwagoners?
Can we like? It's not like I ever like fall off. It's not like I'm like, oh, this season I'm gonna root for the Knicks.
Well, yeah,
'Cause
but
you're
we
not
only watch
dumb.
when it's like everyone else is watching and it's like intense.
I guess. So you
Yeah.
haven't
Yeah.
been following any of this season so far?
No.
No,
Not
in one of
even
our
just
last
to, like,
episodes,
keep
I
your
said
cred?
that I thought that
No,
this
we
season
probably
was
should.
over.
No, you got to just keep up with it so you can like. Then when someone's like, "You're a bandwagoner," you're like, "No, no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Lowry is still hurt. Thank you very much." And you're like, "Oh shit, she's got cred." Sweet.
We actually need to be better at that because
I know.
we embarrass ourselves weekly about sports.
Hey, but it's content, so that's all that
Yeah,
matters.
that's true.
Fair enough. Yeah, okay. So you guys rolled, you're homies, you're doing podcasts, you stayed friends.
Yeah.
Any big fights happen along the way? I mean, you don't have to get into that. I'm scraping for content at this point before we move
We
on.
honestly, it's
Yeah.
crazy. We've never had like a big fight. Like there
No,
were
we
years
did.
where
We did fall off for
yeah, like
for
we just
about,
weren't
That's
like
what I was gonna
super
ask you.
close.
It happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably about 5 years, and then
Yeah.
You guys got back together.
yeah,
Yeah.
she got engaged, and then yeah, we got back together ish, and then she was like, "I need you in my wedding party," and then ever since then we've been close again.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Fully back on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I just got a quick question.
I feel like that raised
Yeah,
more questions
sorry.
than answers.
That was- yeah.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Do you
Yeah.
want to talk about this, or you just
No,
want me to
it's fine.
skim on?
No, we've talked about it. It's fine.
So is your husband in America or not so much?
My husband's not my husband anymore.
Fair enough. Okay, that solved that question. Fair enough. But you guys are still tight, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Not going to get into that anymore because we don't have to. So you start this podcast. Were you influenced by any other podcast? Was there any reason you were like, we can podcast? Like besides just being able to be like, hey, we could shoot the shit. We could talk for an hour.
Yeah, like I mean that was a huge reason. I think sometimes
Mhm.
people think we're funny, so we were like, okay, there are like some friends of ours that
Yeah.
think we're funny.
Yeah.
We listened to like before we started, we mostly listened to like Schnitt Talk and Call Her Daddy.
Yeah.
I
definitely
never
feel a
wanted to be
Call
like
Her
Call
Dad.
Her Daddy.
I feel
know
the
we have like a
influence.
like a vibe, but it's
You're
not
both girls.
like my
That's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say it's because we talk about our buttholes, but yeah, that reason.
I don't talk about my butthole.
Also,
just
side
my
note,
butthole.
if you're talking about buttholes and tanning, don't tan your butthole.
Why
I read
does-
that today on the internet. You can get butthole skin cancer. Yeah.
Oh no,
That would be awful.
Yeah. I haven't tanned my butthole, but I feel like
I
it's
haven't either.
not something I want to do.
No.
Why? What?
Because apparently, like
No,
5
people
minutes
I know they're
of
tanning their
UV
butthole
on
because
your
it's,
butt.
because it's hiding.
Yeah,
Well,
I was
it's
gonna say,
supposed
like, are
to
you like
hide.
spreading?
Well, you literally have to,
Yeah,
like,
no, they're like
spread.
putting their legs behind their fucking pulling their assholes.
They're doing yoga and tanning bed. They're like, I don't want any lines.
No, legit, they're out on fucking beaches, spread open their assholes, and there's tanning
On
their assholes.
beaches?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Now you're getting sand in there. and it's a
Yeah.
Right,
thing.
like
it's
it's
a
not. You got to
predicament.
make sure it's a nudist beach because if it's not, you're getting arrested.
Or at
Yeah,
least you're
yeah.
getting some phone calls.
Like, sir, can you put your asshole away? Because we're gonna arrest you now for lewd acts. Like,
Can you put your asshole away?
Have you guys ever gone to a nudist beach?
No.
It's great. It's actually
Really?
great.
Either.
Not for
But
me.
The surf was really rough, and I went in and I was kind of like, I didn't go that deep because I was like, if a lifeguard has to come in and get me, and I'm
You
fully
surfed while you were
naked-
naked?
I didn't surf, but I went in
Oh.
the water.
Oh.
Well, here's a question. At a nude beach, are the lifeguards naked?
No.
No. But they have lifeguards.
That'd be
I
an
think they
I
awkward.
think it
Dude.
depends. It depends, right? I was in Hawaii.
Okay, but think about it. You're drowning. You're naked. Do you want someone naked grabbing you and trying to save you?
Probably not.
I mean, you've signed
I
up
don't
to
think
go
that
to a
would
nude
work. It'd
beach,
be like
though.
Slippery, right? Well,
Yeah.
that usually they're only wearing like a bathing suit.
Yeah, just like you're gone.
Like a fucking pool noodle. Damn it!
I lost
Anyway.
another one.
Just let me go at this point. It's fine.
I'm gonna die of embarrassment if you get me out of here, so I'd rather drown. At least that's
Just
a little
leave me
more
here.
peaceful. Fair enough. All right, so that was cool. I feel like we know each other. You know, it's not awkward anymore.
Did you feel
Oh,
like
was
it
it
was
awkward?
awkward?
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I get
awkward.
anxious whenever we have someone new down
Oh,
here,
okay.
but I'm trying to
So I
put
didn't feel
myself in
that.
situations where I work through the anxiety. Like, so
Well, to be
Wow,
fair, I
that's
didn't
very
feel it
healthy.
at all.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Very good host.
I'm hiding it well.
Were
I was
you
like-
anxious, Ivan?
No, fuck
Ivan's
no.
never anxious. This dude's anti-anxious. He's so unanxious he makes me anxious.
It does happen. There's times we go to do stuff in public. And he's like, "Why?" He's like, "You got what?" He's like,
Like serial killer vibes. Not to say that while we're in his basement because I don't want to creep you guys out, but Yeah,
Oh,
anyways, moving
yeah,
on.
we're down in the black basement.
yeah, I feel
I'm
like I made
really
it weird.
here for this basement
Yeah,
aesthetic.
yeah,
I
I
love
made it
this.
weird now.
It's
Okay,
good.
I'm gonna move on. Hey, so I got a bunch of random thoughts and
Okay,
things
hit
I'm gonna
us.
talk about. You
Okay.
guys just jump in if you think they're stupid or if you agree with me.
Okay.
And we're gonna go through this. I got a
Sweet.
bunch. So, do you think animals have allergies to people, but we just don't know because animals don't talk?
Ooh.
Because
my
like I'm
dog-
allergic to cats,
Are you?
but are cats allergic to me? Because maybe I'm an asshole and my cat's allergic to me, and we're just like
I mean,
slowly
yeah.
killing
I
each
feel
other.
like it
So?
could
I think you
happen.
yeah, probably.
Totally.
Like
my dog is
animals-
like so allergic to my perfume and my dry shampoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
But I feel
I
like
feel like
that's
it can happen.
chemical. Like
Yeah.
I wonder, like I'm allergic to dander, so I'm like,
Yeah,
maybe
I
there's
feel
a
like it can
chicken out
happen.
there that's allergic to human dander
Yeah.
maybe.
and just living its worst life.
That would make
Yeah.
sense.
Did y'all just agree with me?
That
Yeah,
makes
Yeah,
sense,
actually,
yeah.
I'm fully here for
Yeah.
this.
All right, well that was the awesome
Someone
hour
should
with
do a
Alec.
study.
Thank you, ladies, for coming. How would you know though? I guess you could like research. I'm not
Well,
even gonna. I don't want
Scientists.
to. I got an.
That's crazy.
Everyone agreed with that. Was a
I
that
was
was a
gonna say
full
like
table agreement.
sometimes they get rashes. Animals.
Yeah.
I guess.
Like
Yeah.
inexplicable allergies.
Yeah.
You never
Fair
know.
enough.
Yeah.
My neighbor's dog was allergic to the grass.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
badly.
I feel
Yeah.
like that dog should be put down then.
No, it's fine. Antihistamine. It's
I'm
like
not- I'm not,
you
like,
should be
mean
put
to-
down because
Yeah,
you're
just
Give it
allergic.
Benadryl.
I mean, I went really extreme there,
The
and I want
dog-
to backpedal for a moment. Like, I mean, like in nature, that dog would die because of grass.
Not necessarily.
It's like,
It would be smart enough to stay away from the grass and stay where the rocks were and shit.
That's true.
well, that's
Like,
evolution.
This dog has too many
Yeah.
histamines. Fucking
out.
out of here.
Yeah.
It's so doped up. It
Little-
doesn't know what it's doing anyway.
Little dog pulls out a little cute inhaler, and all of a sudden he's on the internet. Okay, here's one. Sit down, strap yourselves in. Come and take you for a trip. Ride. I'm gonna blow your minds.
Okay.
Oil is made from dinosaurs. Plastic is made from oil. Plastic pollution is overtaking the Earth. So in turn, dinosaurs are getting revenge. Plot of the new
It's
Jurassic
not
Park movie.
dinosaurs.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is
It's
because
not,
oil
it's-
is made from dinosaur bones. Dinosaur
No.
bones is oil that
No.
makes plastic. Plastic
No.
is killing the ocean.
You had it. You're right up, except for the very beginning, and then you're good.
Just your basic
Except for
point
the
was
end-
wrong. But
except for
fossil
the-
fuels. It's in the name.
It's not all fossil fuel.
It's called fossil fuels.
Not all of it.
It's a depleting resource.
It-
The dinosaur bones.
No.
We're working through them.
So you're telling me that it's like, okay, there's dinosaur bones there, there, and there. Drill.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how oil works. Alberta has a lot of oil because we had a lot of dinosaurs.
We don't have oil.
because we've used all the
We have
fossil fuels. Because we
sand.
used all the dinosaur bones.
We have sand.
Do you guys agree?
They refine the sand.
That's tar sands. I'm not talking about tar
That's
sands.
what we have.
No, I'm talking about dinosaur bones.
You just said
Fossil-
Alberta has dinosaur bones
They
oil.
do. It's fucking science. Do you guys agree?
That this could be a plot for a movie, another Jurassic Park movie.
Right? The dinosaurs revenge.
Uh,
You have to say it exactly like that, and I'm gonna do that
I'm
2 or
not
3
sure
more
I
times.
could say it just like I'll try.
Designers
No, I
of
can't.
the Go ahead,
No,
go
no,
for it.
no.
No, hit
No,
me.
I can't.
No, that's
the
fine.
dinosaur's revenge.
You got it. See, you got it. You
Here,
knew
I'm here
exactly
for it.
what I was
I
saying.
did feel like I've had a hot take on that, but that's amazing.
No, I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know if the dinosaurs really had the forethought to be like, I'm gonna try and knock out this civilization of assholes like tens of thousands of years in the future.
Dino Ghosts. Boom. Sequel to the plastic.
I mean, we're very spiritual. It
And you
probably could exist.
Thank
I
you.
don't know.
You're
out
the
of
best.
Out of all the mediums that we've like listened to, I don't think that I've ever heard anybody be like, "Yeah, so I'm communicating with this Albertosaurus."
Hey, fucking hot take on the.
Thank
I
you.
know I said hot take because you said hot take. I don't even know if the hot take context was
It
Good-
translates. Like I think.
good
you're
dinosaur
You're good.
knowledge.
Thank
Because
you.
I have a dinosaur question later for you.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna do it now. If you guys were dinosaurs, what would you be? What's your favorite dinosaur?
I'm just thinking of Land Before Time here.
Is that like
Okay,
too?
well, I'm gonna go like straight savage with this one.
Go for it.
I could just totally be a T-Rex because you're just like, you're the king. That's just it.
Were they the
They
king
weren't
though?
the king though.
Oh.
I think Velociraptors.
Okay,
little-
maybe, but those things are no, I don't like those.
What about the
Oh, I like them, they're like
Melgadiggalodons?
puppies.
No, they're horrible.
I don't want to say it
Are
again.
you sure you know what
Megalodon?
that is?
Yeah, in the new Jurassic World movies. What
That's
they
be-
nuts?
that's
Those things fly, don't they?
No, the Velociraptors are the little ones like this.
No, those are the little green things. You're
Yeah,
they're
no,
the
the
ones that
Velociraptor-
Chris
Has the
Pratt.
fucking
Yeah,
spitty
oh,
knees.
yeah.
No.
That's a Dilophosaurus. He spits. He goes.
Okay, so none of us know anything about
No, sorry, the
dinosaurs?
Velociraptor has the fucking claw.
The
He fucks shit up.
Velociraptors are the one that Chris
They're the
Pratt
little
trained.
ones. Yeah, the little ones in the pack. They're like little
Yes,
puppies.
yes.
They're not
Yes.
little.
No, and they have the crazy claw, and they fucking
Yeah.
rip with their claw.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah, yeah.
little
Okay, that's
though.
true, but
Well, they're
Well,
smaller
like-
than
they're
the
little,
regular.
they're
Yeah.
T-Rex.
They're not puppy little.
I know, but like in Dinosaur Land, they're kind of little.
There's some Velociraptor listening to this right now. He's like, "Puppy, please."
He's like, what
Okay,
did
well,
that bitch just call
so
me?
is that what you're gonna be, a fucking velociraptor?
Well, I do this all the time anyway. I feel
But
like
that's
it
what a
just is
T-Rex
me.
is.
Yeah, this
I
is
know.
more. I gotta get a pool noodle for
I
this
know.
table. That's fine. I respect it. So you're a
Where
T-Rex?
am I right now? What is happening?
Dude, I don't even know.
Holy
You're just
shit.
you're listening.
Am
Hey,
I on LSD
keep it-
right now?
keep it-
That's what it feels like.
Side note.
Ivan, I want to know what dinosaur you want to be though.
Pterodactyl or something that flies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Why?
Petrie.
That's
Yeah.
Because they're like flying.
Petrie. Yeah, I like that. Good reference. I
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
And you're just like, you're out of harm's way when you're up there. Nothing else is
Yeah,
up there.
guess.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Just as long as it flies, that's all I care about.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Cool. If you guys were Disney princesses or Disney characters,
Oh yeah.
that's what I was gonna go with instead of the
Ooh.
dinosaur. But I'm like, I always ask people what their favorite dinosaur is. If you had to be a Disney character, who would you be?
A Disney princess or character?
I go character because they don't want to paint you into a female corner. Maybe you
Oh.
identify as Stitch. I don't know.
No.
No,
Oh, you're Stitch?
I could be Stitch.
Have you not thought about
I've actually
this?
never seen that movie. I'm
Well,
not like the big
you've never-
Disney one in this, in
No,
this
yeah,
room.
it's me.
It's
You're a
definitely
Disney fan?
Jack,
Oh yeah.
So who would you be? Who's your
Well-
go-to?
I mean, I love Minnie Mouse. She's kind of like my fave.
Yeah.
If I was going with a princess, I'd say, I mean, I love Little Mermaid, so probably her.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Little Mermaid. I think Anastasia. She's a badass.
I'm not a Disney princess. I feel like
She's
that was a
not?
DreamWorks movie. Yeah,
Oh,
she
fine,
killed
whatever.
Rasputin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she had Batty.
Yes.
Batty was hilarious. I had
Mm-hmm.
that was a Burger King Happy Meal. They gave away Anastasia toys at one point because I'm cool and I remember that.
I feel like there was very different childhoods for people that went to like McDonald's to get Happy Meals or Burger King to get Happy Meals because my parents never took me to Burger King.
No, I never.
Yeah,
went
you
to
weren't
Burger
missing
King.
anything.
No.
I think I went
No.
for the Batty because Batty talked. It was hilarious. We hung up from the rearview mirror. Moving on. Okay, so dinosaurs. Are we agreeing with that?
Green with what?
Anyways, if you talk to yourself, you're considered crazy. But if you sing to yourself, you're considered happy.
I feel like it depends how
No,
you're singing.
yeah,
If
thank
you're like
you.
sitting in the corner and rocking and singing like not.
Papa black sheep, have you any wool? I guess it's all context,
Context,
or
totally.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
how you perceive that person.
Yeah.
But people that talk to themselves generally considered crazy. Generally,
I mean, most of us talk to ourselves like internally, right?
When I'm working on my cars, I talk to myself all the time.
it's because you have no friends.
Well, because I'm by myself working on my
Fair
car.
enough.
Yeah.
Do you guys sing to yourselves? Are you singers? Do you shower
yeah.
singers?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
all the
Yeah, we
time.
sing
Just-
I
all
do
the
talk to
fucking
myself.
time.
I do. I will admit that. And
Do
I was
you-
talking to myself in the car today, and I kind of like looked around.
You're that person.
yeah.
I love pulling up to somebody that's just jamming out, singing a
I
song,
love
not giving a
that.
fuck.
Did you
I
see
love
that
it.
chick on fucking doing her TikTok?
No.
Yeah, she's doing her TikTok and fucking, with her
I
dog,
don't-
and her dog was like, "What the fuck?" And this
don't
chick's like,
TikTok.
"What? Look at this bitch!" And then they had the other. It was her video. Showed
Oh,
her
that's
video. And they
amazing.
went back and forth. And, like the chick, like, "What the
Like
fuck?"
a weird
and then hers.
paradox?
No, it showed both sides of the camera. So it showed like the outside, like, "What the fuck?" And then it showed actually what she was doing to her TikTok.
Oh.
And it was some shitty rap
Do
song.
you guys fuck with
That's
TikTok?
cool.
No.
But you're
I-
Snapchat.
Guys, I
Snapchatters.
think.
I hate Snapchat.
Yeah, I don't really use Snapchat that much.
I
No.
downloaded TikTok
Ooh.
and I stayed up till 2 a.m. on a work night because I was like, "What is this? It's amazing."
Making
but I don't know how.
TikToks?
No, just watching.
Oh, yeah.
I have
There's
nothing to
some shit
contribute.
on
I have
there.
no content to contribute to this platform, but I really enjoy being like.
There's some weird, like my kid wanted TikTok. I was like, it's not happening because you always watch the creepy people on the TikToks. They're always the
Oh.
ones that surface. I haven't downloaded TikTok. I don't fuck with TikTok. But I feel like it's the wild west of the social medias.
Can you like talk to people on TikTok?
You
You
like,
can
just
collaborate. You can put out
Yeah.
like, I want to
Oh.
do
I'm gonna
a
download
request.
TikTok right now and see what it's all about.
Really?
No, legit.
I want nothing to do with your TikTok. Long and Hard guys just TikToked for
They
the first
did.
time.
Yeah, they
yeah.
did.
TikTok.
Well, I wouldn't say long and hard, guys. I think it was just Josh.
Yeah,
Josh
that's true.
TikTok.
Yeah.
He did the thing with
Yeah,
the
he
thing
just
with the
kinda,
chick.
like,
He did like a
moved and that
shuffle
was it.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, I don't think he was
he worked
TikToking
really hard.
properly.
Yeah.
I get it. He looked
Yeah.
good. I mean, if that's what you're going for.
Well,
But I feel like TikTok's more about content. If you
I
want to
don't
look
think-
good, you go to Twitter. You guys
Yeah.
fuck with Twitter?
oh yeah,
I
she
love
does. I
Twitter.
don't. Yeah.
You leave a lot of like. Are you there for like the comments? Are you there for the content? Or are you adding to the arguments?
I don't argue
No.
on anything. One of
Nothing.
the reasons I don't really go on Reddit that much anymore because I just get the worst anxiety.
You went on
can't-
Reddit?
You can't fuck with Reddit.
I
Like,
know.
you used to comment on
cannot.
Reddit?
No, I wouldn't really comment, but I would just kind of like be there creeping.
I
in the
got mad
background.
respect for your social media game. You're just.
Oh
not
yeah,
many-
she's up. So we like her Twitter stuff
Yeah.
ends up on like all the like really popular Instagram pages.
Oh,
You're a
really?
hype girl.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're the Larry King of her Instagram. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
she's pretty good at memeing.
Memeing and
The
stuff.
meme.
Yeah, memeing and stuff.
I respect that. I respect the
you.
game. I
Yeah,
like it. Okay,
yeah.
cool. Hey, a single sentence in a book can cost millions of dollars to put on screen. If you think about it,
Say it again.
like
Yeah, what?
like an adaptation. One sentence in a book can cost millions of dollars to put on screen
There
or
you
say
go.
on screen.
So like turn into a movie or something. You mean?
Yeah, because you got to
Yeah,
pay for the
true.
actors and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just fucking crushing it today.
Yeah,
Everyone's
honestly,
agreeing with
we're
me.
here for
Killing
everything
it.
you're saying.
The Google colors are the same as the Hogwarts house colors. You guys fuck with the Harry Potter?
Slightly.
I never noticed that.
I
Yes.
did not notice that
So
either.
did
though.
Hogwarts steal that
You
from Google?
Can't unsee it. I don't know. Maybe.
Mind blown.
Yeah, Google was allowed.
I don't think what's her face was like living in a trash can and was like, "Oi, I'm gonna make the colors the same as Google," because she lived in a trash can before she made it big.
Oscar the Grouch.
Did she? What? She did?
She totally lived in a trash
What's
can.
this chick
Oh.
doing with her fucking leg?
I don't know if she was
Don't-
in a trash can.
Are you
like,
watching
she was
TikTok
very
now?
like low
Yeah.
income.
What was her name? Who made? What is she? She's doing the comfy couch thing.
What? Let me see.
Maya used to do the comfy couch. You guys remember comfy couch?
Oh, I loved that show.
Luna used to tell that.
She bent herself in half.
Yeah,
Oh,
she did.
not
She's
okay.
probably like a dancer or something.
Yeah.
She's something.
I mean, I wish I could do that.
She's fucking thirsty.
Anyways,
Not
You
as
wish you
thirsty
could
as the
bend like
panty girl on
that.
Reddit. So just saying.
the panty girls.
Yeah, panty girls.
I feel like there's a whole side of
It
Reddit that
is.
you could fall down, but
it was
like
so interesting. Well, and we kind of left that subreddit open, and I put my phone down, and
Yeah,
every
like,
time
there
I
were
looked
some
over, there was
buttholes.
just buttholes.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, we need to
Yeah.
turn the screen off.
I would definitely recommend you take a look.
we don't hang out on
Yeah.
the same area of Twitter.
Well, no, that's Reddit.
Reddit, sorry.
There's girls on Twitter too. Like, there's so many Twitter girls that sell nudes and feet pics and
Really?
panties and all that kind of
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
I'm gonna selfie pics.
I haven't monetized my
Do
Twitter.
you
I'm
think we
fucking
make
up.
dude
I
feet
know.
pics and make money?
Yo, you
Yeah,
guys,
apparently.
you
Yeah.
can do that.
Apparently, and you can like sell your shoes too. Like,
Yeah.
guys will want like your like old flats. You know how like girls'
Really?
flats get like really
No, those
nasty?
dudes are fucking. There's like in Japan, they'll buy.
Why do you go to Japan? I
Because
thought
I
you-
love Japan. It's weird.
Fair enough.
They say you can
Fair
buy them in vending machines, dirty underwear.
Okay, to be fair, I just want to clarify. We only looked at that Reddit
An hour ago.
like once. It
Fair
was
enough.
yesterday.
I
Reddit's
won't speak
pretty
for
cool,
yourself.
though.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, that was an
like
awkward
only
laugh.
me, only me.
Hey, our lungs are the only internal organ that we have direct control over.
Yikes.
Yeah. No, is that a yikes?
What
Like,
about
not,
your
a,
mom?
not a yikes?
You can hold your pee for really long.
Is that like a?
That's your external organ. No.
No,
No.
your bladder.
Your bladder. No.
Yeah, you can hold your
Yeah.
bladder
Can't
real
stop.
fucking long if you want to.
No, but
can.
you can't make it if you don't have to pee. You can't pee on demand. You can't just be like, I don't know, maybe you
Yeah, you can.
I don't
I
know. I
think
pee
you
when I
can.
have to go. I didn't even think about
I
the
think
bladder.
you can.
Oh my god, these guys are throwing cheese at random cars.
There's no context to this. You're
TikTok.
losing us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you hit that dude in the face. Okay, I gotta watch this shit.
Oh, that's the old cheese thing that people were like throwing cheese at babies'
Yeah,
faces.
yeah.
and stuff.
Someone threw cheese
Yeah.
at their baby's face, and
Yeah.
people were like, "I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah.
The internet's the best place
It
ever.
is fucked.
Instead of the phrase "hit the gas" on electric cars, are we gonna say "increase the voltage"?
I don't know. Is it run by voltage?
Dude, I don't know.
Well, then what's a that's an
Is it
honest
amperage?
question.
I
What are
don't
you gonna
know.
say?
You should have a valid question.
I
Hit
failed
the-
that in chemistry when we learned about batteries. I was like, I'm tapping it.
Hit the AC/DC.
I think it might be amperage because your amperage is what is the flow.
No volts.
No volts is
Amps, because you're opening up the circuit more, right?
your amps are what fucking Does
If
that.
you're listening to the podcast, me and Ivan are
makes you
doing
go.
hand things right now on how vehicles work.
No electric vehicles.
Electric vehicles.
Yeah.
So what would you say? You can't say hit the gas. People won't
Hit the
understand.
pedal?
Hit the go.
the metal, bro.
bro. Okay, are you guys familiar with the Santa Claus movies? Amazing trilogy with Tim Allen.
A little bit.
Little bit?
I think
Little
I've
bit.
seen the first one.
Yeah, I think
Get the
I've seen
fuck
maybe.
out.
I know, I
This is
have
not gonna hit. I thought you guys would have
problems.
seen Santa
Sorry.
Claus.
I'm very uneducated with movies.
Have you seen Santa Claus?
Yeah, of course.
Apparently,
I
this
watch
one goes to
bad
Ivan.
movies.
In Santa Claus 2, he
No.
must get married to stay
Stay
Santa.
Santa Claus, yeah.
But in the first Santa Claus, after he killed the Santa,
Santa
to
Claus.
become Santa, there was no mention
But I thought he was supposed to
of
be
a
temporary.
Mrs. Claus. No, he took over the mantle by killing Santa Claus. It's like Highlander.
Is that
you
what
were
it was?
now the Highlander.
He didn't kill him on purpose.
But he still killed him. What
but
happened
it
to
was an
Santa Claus's
accident.
wife? So murder is murder. If you hit somebody with your car, whether you
I
meant
mean,
to
I
or
guess.
not,
So maybe
Yeah,
Santa-
he killed Santa Claus
this
to
is
become
Canada,
Santa
that's
Claus.
Yes,
debatable.
it's okay.
So either two things happened. Santa Claus's wife died also, or she just fucking fucked off and
She
she
just
got
like,
brainwashed.
She just avenged it. She just like faded away in the snapping.
Yeah.
Snapping. Speaking of
Interesting.
snapping, rhymes with fapping. How did you not know what that was?
No, that was me.
Which-
That was you that didn't know what fapping
Yeah,
was.
that was me.
How did you not know what that was?
I don't know.
I
can't
guess.
She
explain
doesn't
it.
What
internet,
is
remember?
it?
Yeah.
But you internet enough. I feel like it's a term that's been thrown out there.
That face she just made, she doesn't internet that
I
much.
failed, you guys. I'm sorry.
Don't. You didn't fail
Yeah.
us. You didn't fail
So what do you do?
anyone.
What do you do on the internet?
Yeah, Instagram.
Yeah,
That's it?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Fair
I
enough.
mean, memes make their way to Instagram eventually.
Yeah.
But it depends on what you're following on Instagram too for your
It's
algorithm.
usually on Reddit first, though.
Mm-hmm.
It hits
Or
Reddit
Twitter.
or Made or 4chan if it's really weird.
I can't 4chan.
Ooh, 4chan.
That's a dark
It's
place.
the dark
Yeah.
corner of the internet.
Anyways, I do follow the subreddit 4chan comments or whatever. With there's some dark shit on there. Do you Reddit
I
at
really
least?
get on there. No.
No, hey.
No.
I don't comment. I creep as well. And every now and then for content, we'll do the roast me, and we'll read like the top roasts. They're pretty mean. People are mean.
Nothing gives me more anxiety than the "Am I the asshole?" Because I'm like, you're all
The asshole.
assholes.
Yeah, I
and everyone in
agree.
the comments is pretty much an asshole too.
And there's some stuff. It's like, really, why are you telling people this? Like, I get that
Honestly,
you're
you're
anonymous
admitting
or
this.
username throwaway 420, but like, come on, you're a mean person. Anyways, moving on.
People on the
Fired.
internet are mean.
The internet is a
true.
cesspool of
Horrible.
toxicity.
Yeah.
Toxicity.
Toxicity.
Yeah.
Toxicity.
Well, you know,
I gotta
like,
say it in a British accent.
when
to say
people feel like
toxicity.
they have some level of anonymity,
I guess.
it's like if you have road rage,
Yeah.
the way that you behave behind the wheel, you would never behave like that, like face to face with somebody in normal life.
I
The internet's like
mean-
that times 1,000.
You're like you're deep.
Thank you.
You're like a well.
She is. She really is.
I respect it. Fire and frost both burn you.
This is true.
Yeah, there's nothing to argue there.
Okay.
Hey, when a mirror cracks, it's just reproducing more mini mirrors.
This is amazing.
Some dangerous mirrors.
Shreds of
I
mirror.
feel like I should
But
have started
technically-
before this podcast.
correct?
This is amazing.
Correct? that?
Very,
Yes,
very.
I
If
would
you
say
crack-
correct.
yeah.
Yeah, I would say correct.
I'm saying I'm batting 100 tonight.
Honestly.
I'm gonna say 100,
I did
Mr.
not agree
fucking
with you on the
dinosaur.
dinosaur thing.
You never voiced your opinion.
She
so-
did.
I did.
She
How?
did.
I did.
How did you? What?
I just said I don't agree.
Okay, let's go back and
No,
revisit.
we're
What
not
don't
going
you
back.
agree
We're not
with?
going
You
back.
guys need to get a medium on here and try and like channel the spirit of some sort of pterodactyl
Oh, no,
or an
couldn't do it.
albertosaurus.
He wouldn't do it.
Couldn't do
I'd
it.
be all
Okay,
for
we'll
it.
do it. We'll
Why
do
wouldn't
it.
you do it?
I don't know.
He's an anxious person.
I've
so
seen
stuff
ghosts.
Like that. Yeah.
Right,
I don't want.
Oh, you
I
have?
feel
I don't
that.
want.
feel
I don't want
that.
Swayze behind me.
When?
Swayze.
Don't, like,
no,
do
I
a
haven't seen a
seance.
ghost.
Oh, I thought you said
You
you've
said the
seen a
movie.
ghost.
The movie Ghost.
The
Oh.
amazing movie with Demi Moore and Patrick
Stupid.
Swayze.
Making
Dumb over here.
pottery.
Dum
haven't.
dum over here.
Have you seen a ghost? You got really excited.
I haven't seen like. Okay, but what like is
No,
your
no,
definition
I
of
don't
a
know.
ghost?
No,
let's
you,
just-
trust me. I talk about parallel universes and
Oh yeah,
demons
we're
in
gonna
my basement.
we're gonna fall down that right away.
Oh,
but let's
nice.
talk ghosts. You got really excited for a second.
No, like there's definitely that's something that lives in my parents' house.
Is your
for
parents'
sure.
house really old?
Oh yeah.
Did you live in that house, or
Have
did
they-
they move in that house
Yes.
after?
Did they own
No,
it
no,
since
I
day
lived
one?
in it. I lived in it from when
So,
I was 16 till I was
Were
23.
you? Was it? Did it haunt you as well?
It didn't haunt me, but it just like I was in the basement.
Yeah.
That's where my room was.
Yeah.
And like
It all starts.
yeah, it would just like kind of pass by the bathroom door, and I
Yeah.
would just like yeah. I just remember I was washing my face one time before bed, and
Yeah.
I just like to put my head up, and I saw it out of the corner of my eye, like walk past.
Was it like
the...
a person?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so did your parents buy that house brand new?
No.
So someone potentially died in that house.
Potentially.
Did somebody die in the
Did you
house?
find out if somebody died in the
I
house?
did not find out.
'Cause
but
you can
there's the
find out.
potential.
Don't realtors
How can
have
you
to
find
tell you
out?
that?
Not unless you ask. You
Really?
can ask a
Pretty-
realtor.
I don't want to admit this, but someone did die in my house.
Get the
house you're in
fuck
now?
out!
Oh shit.
You
She
can
was
ask.
really
That was
old.
that
Like,
was
it
always my
like, a
first
very
question when I
peaceful
bought a house.
death. It was peaceful.
How do you
But,
know
like, what
that?
if they don't know?
Because my parents
They
found
all
out.
it's
Like, they asked the
legally put.
landlord, or
It's
they asked
legal.
the-
Oh, I guess.
And
yeah,
they have to
yeah.
legally tell you. Yeah.
Yeah, just this
Yeah.
old lady passed away, and like all her stuff was in the garage. They had to deal with it.
Oh,
They bought
that's
the
no,
house.
that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not. She's
That's
probably
holding on
still
some
there.
weird energy.
Do you guys charge crystals and
Great.
stuff?
No, we don't
No?
do crystals.
You're not
no.
witches
don't.
then.
No.
No,
Shout out to
I wish
Meg.
I was a witch.
Megan. Really?
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
wish
I
you were
wish
a
I
witch?
had that.
Like witchy powers?
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the craft, witchcraft? Where
I
you're
just
like-
rewatched that movie.
It's a
It
great
is
movie.
amazing.
That movie holds up. Like it
Honestly-
doesn't. It's super racist, but yeah. There's a big racist scene in the
Yeah,
locker
when
room.
they go after her.
Yeah, and they nappy. How'd you
yeah.
miss that?
Yeah, but,
But
it's
they
like,
fucking
yeah,
ruined
yeah.
that chick's life after.
Well, yeah, that's just revenge.
Yeah.
Kind of like what the dinosaurs are getting on us with the plastic
No.
to bring it back
Here
around.
we go, full
Point,
circle. Here we go.
Alec.
No, you're
Moving
fuck-
on.
So you're telling me my past made out
Dinosaurs.
of dinosaur?
They've seen
Get
ghosts.
the fuck out of here.
Fuck your face. Moving on. When water rolls off your body, you're actually feeling gravity at work.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Although
I've
if you
never,
were in
definitely never
space,
thought about that.
Really?
if you were wet in space, the water would still be rolling off, even though there's zero gravity.
I
the water
mean-
wouldn't just stick to you, right? The water would like go off into.
I don't
I'm
know.
so sorry,
what
I'm
you're
so
talking
sorry.
about.
So
No,
I
it's
think
okay.
I think that
Don't
means
ever
you're
be
not at
sorry.
100. I don't think you're at
I
100
feel bad
anymore.
now.
No, it's fine. You
You're
learn-
you're not at 100.
No, it's totally cool.
We're
It's
never
whatever.
gonna be invited
No,
back.
it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm gonna go hang out with your ghosts. I don't care. Maybe they like your shit because that was super hurtful. I thought you were on my team. Instagram killed supermodels, or the internet killed supermodels, or maybe are changing of beauty, or changing perception
Evolution
of
of
beauty.
beauty?
Evolution of beauty.
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's perception. Because like if you look at like models throughout the decades,
Mm.
it changes. Like 90s models were like rails and
Yeah.
really tall, and now you got like
K-Boss.
Instagram people. Like your average person is a model, right? So is the supermodel dead?
Yeah, I think so, considering they just fucking kiboshed Victoria's
I
Secret
was literally
underwears
just
Me
gonna
too.
say that. I don't know why, but they're not doing it this year.
because they said it's offensive.
Oh.
Yeah.
But Sports Illustrated's still doing it though. They do the swimsuit edition though.
Are they?
I don't know.
Are they going to be able to now? You know what bugs me about that is that that's what they're there to do, to show off underwears.
Yeah. Why the hell is that offensive?
I don't know.
I think
People
the big
also
thing,
found Black
Victoria's
Friday
Secret like
offensive.
spoke out and said that they like didn't want to have transgender models, and they got a bunch of blowback for that.
Oh.
That's fair. I
Because
get
was,
it.
like,
I get that.
non-inclusive. Yeah, it's like fucking. Let,
And it's
whoever
not
wants
like-
to wear underwear can wear underwear.
And
like,
it's not like fucking Victoria's Secret is like fucking you got to be this size now anymore either.
yeah.
No.
They have
Yeah.
every fucking model there is to have.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm
mean,
surprised
except
Lululemon
for dudes.
bounced back after they said that fat people couldn't wear pants or whatever the CEO said.
Fat
Like
people
they're
can't.
still fine. He literally said that. He was like,
Rich
Fat
people
people
say
can't.
stupid shit all the time.
Because they're rich. They have no
Yeah.
context.
It's like
They
I'm
fired his
fucking
ass.
rich and you're dumb.
Yeah, but he got a pretty fat severance probably.
Yeah, for
probably
sure.
couldn't put that in pants. Hey, people were offended about Black Friday. Hey, did you hear this? They didn't like it being called Black Friday.
Oh
So
my
I've come up with a
God.
solution.
Okay.
Colorless weekday. Think it'll catch on? I thought that was so fucking funny when I came up with that. I was like, oh man.
Like we're not even gonna nail
I'm
it down to a
hilarious.
Friday.
No,
it's
it's
just
just-
generic.
Colorless.
What about the weekend?
It's
Dude.
not Black Friday doesn't happen on the weekend.
Well,
Nothing.
I feel
No
like
sales happen
if
on the
it's just a
weekend.
weekday, now you're being
Shit.
discriminatory.
Black
towards
Friday
me. I'm so
actually
sorry.
does carry over onto the weekend.
It
And
does.
Cyber Monday
Yeah.
too.
But it's not called Black Weekend. It's
No,
not
it's still
colorless
called
weekend.
Black Friday.
How about this? Colorless weekday.
What about just colorless Friday?
How about just a super
I
awesome
don't know, 'cause
sale?
You don't want to. But are they super awesome sales?
No, not
No.
anymore.
They're not like they used to be.
No.
Remember when Boxing Day was a thing?
Yeah, it's
Back in-
it's gotten so bad.
Back in my day,
Yeah.
you used to line up outside
I
the electronics store.
I bought a new iPhone and I got $950 off.
Are you
I
leasing
mean,
your
that's
iPhone?
not bad.
Oh, I'm leasing it.
I'm totally leasing this one.
It's
and
so
I got an
much
iPad.
cheaper though. I
Yeah.
bought it like over 2 years. I'm paying $700.
I'm not paying anything. I just have to give this one back. Oh,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
straight up leasing this.
No,
like
you
I
didn't
have to
do the
give it
buyback,
back.
Did you?
Yeah, I did the buyback.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to give this
Gave me an
back.
extra $300 off. I was like, here you go.
I didn't pay anything. I paid nothing up front for the 11.
Yeah, I paid nothing up front, but I had to. I
You
paid
still
like
pay it
Yeah,
throughout
on
the
your
Do you
bill.
have like a
bill.
tab? I'm not paying
25
nothing.
You got your-
$25 a month.
Yes,
you
you
probably
are.
Alex.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm paying $25 for the iPad that I get to keep. But
No.
this thing I got to give back.
No, I know, but you're still paying.
Yeah.
You're still paying for the use. That's how
So
lease
like when you
works.
lease a car, you
Yeah, you
still
pay.
make a monthly payment.
Are you woman-splaining to me right now? Is that a term? Woman-splaining?
Woman
I feel
splain.
like that's
I feel like
offensive.
that could be a term. Sure. I'll
Man,
take
it's
it.
mansplaining,
Mansplaining,
woman-splaining.
yeah.
Are you people-splaining? Are you explaining the general concept of leasing to me?
There you go.
Yeah, which
There
you
you
do
go.
probably know.
I don't, because I've
Oh.
always bought my vehicles.
Yeah,
So
I
like
have
when
a
they were
leasing
like,
vehicle,
When you're
but it's
leasing
not-
something, you're renting it, and then when you're done renting it, you're giving it back.
that's what I'm doing with my phone. I gotta give it back.
Yeah, so you're
Yeah,
renting
you're
it,
still
and you're gonna
paying.
give it back.
You're still paying, I promise.
Are you sure?
100%. If you look at your bill,
Yeah, look
there'll be
at your
something.
bill.
For
No, they said if I don't give back a phone, I have to pay for it.
No,
no, to
you'll
own
still-
it.
yeah.
To own it.
Yeah.
I gotta pay for it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to own it. I want to give it back.
Yeah,
but
you
you're
will.
I
still-
want to get the new phone.
You're
That's how a lease works, right?
How much is your monthly bill?
It's a joint bill.
You're
so it's
pu-
like,
look
I'm
on your
paying for
bill.
it.
Yeah, your bill.
You're paying for it.
I'm literally gonna follow up on this. You're paying
Really?
for it.
Yes, you're
I'm
paying
so
I
for
don't
it.
think I'm
curious.
paying for
I
it.
could show you on my.
I didn't pay anything up front, and they said I just gotta give it back a working phone.
Exactly.
Yeah, but there's still like
Hidden fees?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
You
There's
telling me
hidden
there's hidden
fees.
fees in my
I
phone
don't. I
company?
wouldn't say
Yeah.
it's hidden.
Do you know how a lease works? Jesus.
Ivan's done well.
A hot dog is more like a taco than a sandwich.
No.
And could you call a taco a Mexican sandwich?
No, that's racist.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
It's not a Mexican sandwich.
Maybe.
No.
I think it is.
No.
I feel like it's a
Quesadilla?
taco because of the shell.
That's racist too.
How is this racist?
Because you're putting a race on the fucking food.
I'm putting a
I didn't say it's
culture
not
on
He
it.
didn't say it.
Mexican.
Yeah,
It's not
no, he just
racist.
said- no, he didn't say talk about any races.
Let's ask
Thank you.
Brooks.
Yeah.
No, that's not ask
Brooks has all the
Brooks.
hashtags.
Okay, but back to the hot dog is more of a taco than a sandwich. That makes sense, right?
What
No.
is?
A hot dog is more of a taco
Why
than
do
a
you
sandwich.
think that?
What the
Okay.
fuck? A hot dog is a sausage.
No, but the concept of a hot dog. Remove yourself from the tubular meat, bro.
Well, no, that's
and
a hot
look at
dog. So a hot dog and a bun is a sandwich?
A hot dog and a taco are vessels for meat
No, a
and
taco
toppings.
is a fucking shell with meat and stuff.
Okay, look, listen.
Okay,
Okay,
we're
I'm gonna
listening.
break it down.
Okay, we're listening.
Taco.
Hashtag Alec dog racist.
Dog racist.
Yeah, because you like put the dog
I'm
down.
not Michael Vick. Shout out to 2004. That was a football reference. He fought
Lost.
dogs.
Yeah, he was a
He
dog.
did. He was a big dog. He didn't fight them. He made them fight each other.
Yeah. He just come here.
What
motherfucker.
don't you know?
I was gonna say, how do you know all this shit? Like,
Can
you
you
made
just-
me look extra
I think
dumb.
I only know things
Can you
because
just-
of Family Guy.
Seriously. There was
You can relate to Family Guy? I know. Nothing else.
seriously, there was an episode where Brian got a phone call from Michael Vick. Can you just like
So
just,
I need to watch Family Guy.
There's
You
another
don't
one-
have to watch Family Guy.
Well,
No
I
one's gonna
don't know what
make
you
you.
think.
You should. There's
Have
another
you
one where Brian's gonna get euthanized when they bring Michael Vick in instead of a vet. Okay, I'm done.
Jesus.
So back to the hot
Anyway.
dog taco debate.
Right,
Okay,
yes.
look at them. These are invisible, but you see them. Taco, hot dog.
Yeah.
Okay, a taco
Hold on.
is
Let's
a
be very
bun,
clear.
Is a crispy bun. Think about a taco.
No, 'cause that's
shell?
tortilla.
Oh, it's
Can I
not.
fucking explain the premise? Can I get to my explanation?
Okay, and then I'll ruin your explanation.
That's fine. That's how we've done it 201 times. But let me do this. Hey, also fun fact, 201, two girls, one broadcast.
Yeah.
Oh dang.
Kind of
That
worked
is
out
pretty
that way,
cool.
right?
Yeah, that's
super cool.
Serendipitous, as they say
Very
on the
nice.
internet.
We say fortuitous.
Or
but all right,
contrived.
Very
yeah.
fortuitous.
Very
Very
fortuitous.
You guys are like, we've been waiting for this for 5 minutes.
Anyways, I feel like
Hot
we've
dog,
passed this. Yeah.
taco.
okay.
You know what?
Look at a hot dog bun. Look at a taco shell. Right? They both you can put meat in them. Right? Okay. Boom.
Yeah.
Now I have meat in the hot dog bun, meat in the taco. Very similar. Very
But
similar.
You can
That's
put,
gonna
like,
be a.
lunch meat. No.
You can't. No, you can't.
So what about banh mi?
A sandwich is
Yeah.
too separated.
No, you buy like a
complicate
sub.
this.
Then why
A
are you
sub.
calling a hot dog a fucking sandwich?
I said a hot dog is more like a taco than
It's
a
not.
sandwich.
No.
No.
That's what I said.
No.
Then you
I'm gonna
guys-
side with you because I feel like I've been just.
You
like,
don't have to. Don't. I don't
I
want your
feel like I
pity
need to.
side. I don't want to. I don't want
She's
you to
pity
throw me.
siding you. She's,
Tacos are also made out of fucking tortilla,
Yeah.
corn and stuff. And bread is wheat. Stuff you can't eat.
You can't eat wheat?
Dude.
Oh,
Neither
Oh,
can
it
we.
just-
What's up, gluten?
Gets all mad and then he's like, "What's
Dude, don't make me look weak in front of the other people. My wife's watching. She's like, he's annoying. Yeah, so we're just gonna move past that. By making, here you go, Ivan. Here's your parallels.
Yeah.
Work this in for you. By making a choice, you close the loop of an infinite number of events from existence.
You don't close the loop.
You do, because those can't
You
happen
open
now.
a new one.
But you also close an existing one.
So if I'm going this way,
'Kay.
and I decide I'm going to go this way,
If I knock my cup,
this
over,
one's still going, but I'm going this way now.
But yeah, you've closed the door.
No,
that
because
way.
I can still come back onto this track.
You can't because
Yes,
you've
you
made a
can.
choice. That choice is now affected new outcomes, thus making new outcomes. But
But this
closed
new
door.
outcome can also bring me back to this fucking track because yes, that's how it works.
Maybe it could meet, but you're still making. Do you understand what we're saying?
Yeah, but
So,
honestly,
what
I
if you
just
make-
love listening to you two fucking
This is
argue. It's
great.
hilarious.
You guys are guests.
What if you make a choice? If you make a choice and no one knows that you made that choice, and like an hour later
that
you're like,
choice is-
never mind, and you go back on it, and like,
And then you're back to where you started.
No one would ever
But then you didn't
know.
make a
No one would
choice.
ever
Yes, you
know.
did.
did.
You did
You've
make
made
a
the
choice,
choice to
but
cancel
then
out the
you
choice,
reversed it.
but you can't reverse it. So you make the choice to not leave your apartment at all, but then you eventually make the choice to leave your apartment. So you're still making the choice to leave your apartment.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But
You're
you
still
didn't
making.
close the loop.
You did.
No.
The only way to close a loop is to fucking die at that point instead of fucking making that decision.
But your death, like let's say you're hit by a bus or eaten at a Michael Vick dog fight,
Right.
your death might have closed your loop, but it's now affected many other loops. It's spider webs.
Right, but that's not your loop though. See, now you're thinking your life circle and that's it. Whereas it's a fucking, for me, it's a timeline of different infinite fucking possibilities.
Yeah, but every time you make a choice, you've changed the path of the
Yeah,
possibilities.
100%.
Yeah, but it doesn't close off the other one.
No,
What did I say?
it closes the loop.
Yeah.
By making a choice, you close the loop of an infinite number of events from existence.
No,
Yeah, I'm
no,
still
you
saying,
don't.
Yeah,
Because you can't close something that's infinite because it's
No.
infinite. It keeps
Yeah.
going.
No,
I'm with Ivan on this one.
that's fine.
It's an
You know what,
infinite
Family
loop.
Guy.
Burn.
That was me lashing out.
Yeah, I know it
Yeah.
was.
It was very gentle. Appreciate
Yeah, well, you're whatever. And last but not least, would an abandoned Christmas tree farm just become a forest?
This is
Would
gonna make me cry.
why?
Crying.
There's this children's book. I will give it to you guys because it is so good, and it's about a guy that owns a Christmas tree farm.
Yeah.
And it is so sad.
I don't want that book.
Why is
so
it
sad.
Why do you
sad?
read that book?
It's good. It's good. It's like, you know how you like crying is cathartic.
I guess.
I read this book every Christmas, and I'm like
Just to cry?
hysterical. You're gonna experience
Just-
this year.
Okay, so remember that? Let's bring it back around again to the crazy talking to yourself thing. She's in the corner crying, reading the book.
Christmas book.
Because
Just
she
to
wants
cry.
to
She just
feel.
wants to cry.
Yeah, it's
That's
cry
okay.
porn.
You
It's
just wanna
cry
get-
porn.
There's a subreddit r/cry
That's
porn.
got to exist.
If it doesn't, it does now.
Yeah.
If you can
What's
think
the name
about
of this book? Because every Christmas we read a Christmas book on the show, so I'll just read that book.
100%.
You do?
It's
Yeah.
called like it's called like the Children of Christmas.
it.
I'll send you a picture
Children
of it. I
of
have it.
Christmas.
I think yeah.
I'm
but I'll
gonna
send
write
it to you.
it down.
I
There's
probably
a bunch.
won't
There's
cry,
like
though.
5 stories in one,
That's okay.
and every single
Because
one. of
Ivan's
them.
dead inside.
So sad.
I don't cry a
Children
lot either,
of
Ivan.
Christmas. I cry all the fucking time.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I feel that.
I think we've got like two sides of the table.
I think, yeah. That's why it resonates so much. Useless knowledge.
She's like, yes,
no
Alec,
soul.
everything's-
Oh man. I hate to stop the show, but I gotta pay the bills. Today's episode brought to you by Concept Beard Co. Go to conceptbeard.com. Use awesome at checkout to save how much, somebody?
10%.
Holy shit, that's 10% of a lot of money. You could use that 10% over time to just buy more Concept Beard Co. Make sure you hit Mike up and tell him you want Elon's Musk. He hasn't made it yet, but if I mention it enough, he'll feel like he has to. Concept Beard Co. Put it in your beard. That was one of my better ad reads.
I'm
It
really
wasn't
here for that.
bad at all.
I'm pretty proud of that one.
It wasn't
Yeah.
bad at all.
That was good.
Yeah, I was channeling. Yeah, I don't even know.
You're
am
on
I-
fire.
I'm.
5 minutes left.
What do you mean?
We have 5 minutes left in the show.
Oh, it's already been an hour?
Yeah.
Oh, this
Oh
has been
my
a blast.
god.
Okay, I got.
we didn't. We only fucking did fucking random thoughts. That's what happened.
Okay, well, we'll do this news really quick. It's not. Okay. It's all Canadian news. 3 arrested on PEI after mistaking a hops farm for hops for marijuana. First question raised in the title. They said on PEI. Wouldn't it be in PEI, or because PEI is an island, it's
was gonna
on
say,
PEI?
yeah. Yeah.
Is that just schematics?
Semantics.
I think there's like little teeny tiny
Schematics or
islands
drawings.
off of PEI that count as part of the province.
At the beginning of this podcast, I would have argued with you. Not going to do it now.
No.
I'm sure there's a Family Guy episode for that. 2 males and a female were arrested over the weekend when a hops farmer called the police on the 3 of them who thought it was a grow-up and were attempting to steal all the bud. The 3 were charged with breaking, entering, theft, and minor property damage by ruining the farmer's crop. So yeah, they thought hops was weed.
So those are idiots.
It's really sad.
Yes.
Yep, that was a Canadian news for the weekend, and
dang.
another Canadian news. More Canadian news. More Canadian news.
Another
Police.
Canadian news story.
I was just gonna.
There you
keep
go.
going. Okay, thank you. Police believe 2 suspects used a potato gun to shoot drugs into a Saskatoon jail. A 29-year-old female
Yeah.
Brilliant.
and an 8-year-old
T-shirt gun.
male. Right? Just filled with drugs.
Brilliant.
Arrested Sunday a block away from a Saskatoon jailhouse with 28 grams of cannabis, 3 grams of shatter, and 7 grams of meth, and a potato gun. When they were approached, they immediately hopped in a van and took the police on a high-speed chase in the downtown Saskatoon core before they were taken out by 3 police cars.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever actually made and shot a potato gun?
I have shot a potato gun. I have not made one.
I made a fucking cannon.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what,
Sick.
we went into the fucking valley and shot it in North Saskatchewan River.
Yeah.
I was like, but damn, and it fucking made the echo like a gun, and it was gone.
So
Oh,
wouldn't the
wow.
guards notice if they were
Yeah.
shooting drugs?
Well,
And like, are they
clearly, 'cause you got
making
caught.
it rain drugs? They're just like, you get a T-shirt of meth, shatter for you, and it's just like raining drugs.
Amazing. I'm
I
so
don't know if we
impressed
have
by
time for this, but I have no idea what shatter is.
It's just a really high concentration of THC.
Oh.
And then it's like
Gotcha.
made into like creme brulee. And they,
No,
you know
like
what creme brulee
legit,
is, right?
it's like
Yes.
a
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, I don't
okay.
know. I wasn't trying to be mean.
I mean,
You're like, yeah,
it's
I know
a
what,
fair question.
I know what
That's
creme brulee
fine.
is.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Alec. I get it.
I fucking love creme brulee.
I'm here for creme brulee. Sometimes I just go to the keg and I just get creme brulee. I don't know. They got great creme brulee. How do they keep the top so crispy and the bottom so cold?
I don't know.
Magic. That was
fucking
news. We
torch.
burned through that really quick.
That's probably good.
Music news. Ivan, you want to hit the music news really quick?
Okay, I'll do I'll do fucking the what's it called?
What are you guys listening to right now while he pulls that up? What's on rotation on your Spotify's?
I'm re-listening to the Cascade Christmas album.
I
You
mean,
posted that, yeah.
Yeah.
we've actually been attached at the hip for the last few days here, so I'm gonna just jump on that one.
On that one?
Yeah.
So is that your go-to Christmas album?
No.
No.
What's your go-to
Her
Christmas
go-to
album?
Christmas album is Ariana Grande.
She's not wrong.
Fair enough. Do you have a go-to Christmas album when you want to cry?
The Buble.
Oh yeah, I was gonna. That's what popped into my head.
Really?
Buble, yeah.
Classic.
I'm
I
Aaron
do
Neville.
love me some like Mariah Carey Christmas too.
That's classic though. Every year she enters the
the
charts
top
again.
top
yeah.
tens? Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
you
true.
don't like Christmas. Do you
I
have an
fucking hate
anti-Christmas album?
Christmas.
Oh no.
Oh, I listen to
no.
Metal Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
That's fine.
Is that,
cool.
well, I mean,
It's
I
all
do like
metal.
your tree.
It
Your
is
Star Wars
Darth
tree is
Vader,
really
but that's my
fucking
wife.
cool.
She did that.
Yeah.
I was at Festival of Trees, and that tree definitely could have been in there, man.
Totally.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to
for
shout out to
sure.
Tara.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You
a
should post
classy
that tree
tree.
on your social media.
Yeah.
I will on Friday.
Yeah.
On Fast Food Friday, you're just gonna do Fancy Tree Fridays now.
No, Fast Food Friday and
Also, I got
Horse
something to
Friday.
read, because what you do is not good for your body. But moving on.
I
Oh,
know.
also one more thing for posting purposes. Make sure you keep doing it with your shirt off. That's where it's
What?
Yeah.
Really?
at. I knew that was gonna throw
We
you.
might
so-
start
Really?
doing that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you guys will get way more fucking traction than Ivan. I just feel awkward with my shirt on. I
Wow.
mean, maybe I need to do it with my shirt off too then. Maybe we'll do it together with our shirts off.
You never post though.
No, because I don't like putting my face out there.
Oh.
I feel weird. I feel like people are going to judge me and leave comments.
Well, that's what they do.
That's I don't
Well,
like
I'm okay
it.
with
that's
it,
why
though.
you just got it like
I'm going to do it.
get on our level here and just stop caring.
You just
Yeah.
killed Vegeta.
I'm okay
You just
with
need
that
like
though.
at least
Oh,
one
no.
of. Oh my.
It's dead.
You need at least one of you that'll like troll people back, but
Yeah.
then usually people spin
Which is
off
her
at
job.
that moment,
Yeah.
and you just kind of have to sit back and like just
Fair
enjoy
enough.
it.
Okay, I'm going to do it. I've been hitting the gym.
Do
I can
it.
do it without my shirt on.
You got it.
Do
you
it.
I'm
got
going to ask
it.
my wife if I'm allowed, but
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Do it.
You
Do
guys
it.
can have like some skin on skin time.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's good bonding.
It's like The Rock and Kevin Hart. You
Some
can just cradle me.
oxytocin.
Immediately he's like, no.
Nope, my serotonin. I mean, we're just dudes. We could do it.
I mean,
Wanna do it?
we hug quite a bit.
We do. I hugged you tonight.
Yeah.
I fucked up. I did a thing. I felt bad. I had to hug him because I felt like I betrayed him. I was like,
Mm.
yo, bro, I'm so...
Oh.
Music news, go.
Okay, Sugar Ray's cameo breakup was fake.
It was.
Yeah, and then the same dude also paid POD's frontman to do the same thing.
Yes, and the
Uh,
dude.
Sean Paul.
Yeah, there you go. You killed that story.
Alanis Morissette is also doing Jagged Little Pill 25th anniversary North American tour, summer 2020,
Yo, I'm here for that. She
She's-
better do Edmonton.
with her support as Garbage and Liz Fair.
I mean, I'm there for that. What's Liz Fair?
I can't remember. I remember hearing her.
Garbage I can get behind.
I don't know what garbage.
Garbage is good. It's good 90s
If you,
female
you've,
grunge.
you've heard something somewhere,
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Garbage, no, that's whole.
No,
Garbage is like whole.
Garbage was more mainstream.
Yeah.
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 Kanye gave his wife $1 million check because his gesture was to say thank you for doing $1 million. She was gonna not doing $1 million deal for fake easy shit. So he just gave her $1 million check.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, like, do they have separate accounts at that point? Like, is the money
was a
just
gift.
going back in?
No, it was a gift. There's no way. She has separate account, guaranteed.
Yeah.
I think they have prenup.
So he gifted.
Oh,
Was
yeah,
it on like a
probably.
novelty check?
No, it was a legit saying, hey, thank you for not doing the ripoff. they were gonna pay her $1 million to do this fucking Yeezy ripoff thing.
I mean, like, he
Oh
shouldn't
my
have to
God.
pay her anyways. That's just like,
She should be saying.
He did it as a
no.
gesture, a kind gesture.
I
You're
don't
my
even
wife. Thanks for
know.
supporting me. Here's $1 million.
I mean, he could have just
wow.
gave her a hug and rubbed her feet and called it a night. But like, to go out and get a novelty check and then post the novelty check, a lot of steps there.
It wasn't a novelty
Yeah.
check.
I think it should have been. If you're gonna do it. It should have been a novelty.
How are you gonna
check.
do a novelty, $1 million novelty check when you
Kanye
got?
Those big
West.
cardboard ones.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking. You know novelty checks. I want a novelty check. So a guy comes up to you in the club. I know you guys. You have significant others, right? Both of
No,
you? No,
I
just
do.
no, you do. You in America? You don't.
Nope.
Guy comes up to you in the club. He's like, "Hey, I want to buy you a drink." Pulls out a novelty check. Pays the bartender a novelty check. Are you not
I
impressed?
run.
You
I
run,
run.
man.
run.
I would take the
glad-
drink.
Oh
and
yeah,
then run.
yeah. I was just gonna say I'll take
I
the
am-
drink or whatever. And
I'll
then
take a
run.
shot. See you later.
I'm
Yeah.
glad
I mean, to be fair, I've done that many times already. So
someone's giving you a novelty check,
No,
or you've
just
taken the
taking a
drink.
shot
Right?
and run.
Fair enough. As you're running,
I'm a little savage.
that's okay.
Drake's The Pick 6 restaurant is being shut down. Bad reviews. Didn't pay his fucking rent. $67,514.73 unpaid rent.
Yikes.
And he
I
has,
feel like Drake could pay that. Drake.
he could be like, yeah, done.
Yeah.
But
I
they have
feel
like
there's
bad.
more to the story.
They have bad reviews. So like, there's a $6 plate charge. So like, if you're like, happy birthday, here's my cake.
Yeah.
So this person has to pay $6 for them to bring out the cake. They said they didn't want to pay the $6. They didn't give them the cake.
I feel like
They
that's
kept their
general
cake.
practice at like expensive restaurants.
No, if you go to a good restaurant, they'll just fucking do it for you
They
because
don't
they're
do
a
that
good
at Boston
restaurant.
Pizza.
Because the Boston Pizza is not a good restaurant.
Have you tried their turkey dinner pizza?
No, because it looks fucking disgusting.
Wait, what is that new?
It's a thing, yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
you
it
get a
does-
Toblerone with it. We can't eat it because of gluten, but
Right.
That
yeah,
is.
Yes.
yeah. Anyways,
But
I
yeah,
think
it's
Drake's
closed
just
down.
not having a good time at all lately.
No, especially with his fucking getting booed off of the
Yeah.
show.
I mean, he's Drake, whatever. Fallout Boy, band that matters, is gonna appear on The Price Is Right next week for Grammy week.
Did you see homie from Every Time I Die was on?
Wrestling. He's a
Yeah.
pro wrestler now. He went and ripped it up. Every Time I Die. Yeah.
Yeah, in the
He fucking-
crowd.
He wasn't in the crowd. No, he made his debut. He was on stage. He was
No.
in the ring. He was fucking shit up.
No.
You guys fuck with wrestling?
No.
Yeah. Me neither. Weird. Moving on. We'll get into geek news really quick. Ghostbuster Afterlife trailer. So Ghostbusters 3 trailer is
Nice.
supposed to drop this week. Wonder Woman 84 trailer is going to drop on Sunday as per Gal Gadot. Haven't heard much from that.
Gal, what?
Gal Gadot. What's her name? Gal Gadot?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, fuck you, dude. I said it right.
Sure.
Move on.
This is the one thing I know nothing
How do you
about.
say it then?
It's Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot. Now you got me
Are you
fucking...
gonna
Yep.
find it?
Siri's going to be like,
phonetically?
hello, you, Gal Gadot.
Yeah, just Siri it.
Hey, do you guys have iPhones? You iPhoners? iPhoners?
I do.
Absolutely.
I don't
Have you
Siri
changed
turned
the
on.
voice?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is it a Australian male?
No, it
You have a
once,
female?
It once was. I don't know that I should say what mine is.
I want to know. Is it a vampire? No, that would be yours. Moving on.
Okay.
Can I do
Can
that?
I just preface the fact?
The time. What do you want? I am a Siri.
Oh,
That's Borat. Moving on. Please
Yeah,
go.
that
Quick,
was
save me.
actually
Go on.
Oh, okay. So, my friend was like, "You should change it to the Indian Siri," and so I did, and now I love it. And
That's a
He's
thing?
adorable.
He's the friend that told me he's Indian, so
No, that's fine.
yeah,
It's so cute.
It's hilarious.
It
Like, not
attracted us on the way
indigenous,
here.
though.
No,
No,
No.
it's hey,
Like
Yeah,
actual
like
the
India
time is.
country.
no.
Yeah.
Time is.
no,
He's like,
no,
No?
like from like India.
yeah, no, I figured
Yeah,
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's a
what-
setting?
that's what my Siri is.
Yeah.
So is it an Indian dude? Can
It
you have an
is.
Indian girl?
I think you can have
I
an
don't know.
Indian girl probably, but I have mine set as a guy.
Mine is a female Australian. I might
Mine's
be.
also
That's
because
pretty
says my
hot,
name
though.
right.
I might have to check that out.
You should.
I have full. No, I don't. I was gonna make it weird. Speaking of weird, the Vatican has a Minecraft server. What? Why are they playing Minecraft?
I'm not even gonna.
Oh, I don't. Yeah. I was gonna,
Moving on. Hey, I said a story last week about Star Wars, the script being leaked
Mhm.
because somebody
Did you
lost
see
it.
homie?
We didn't know who it was. It was John Boyega.
Yeah, he left it under his bed.
What would John Boyega do? He would leak a script. Are you guys Star Wars fans?
She is. Fucking loves.
You
her.
guys are.
Are you gonna look
Not
at
me.
at the leak stuff?
No.
Okay.
I didn't hit. They bought it back before it leaked. Like it really leaked. Are you guys?
okay.
You're Disney Plusers? You're watching Disney? I heard a little
Disney
bit.
Plus, yes.
You've
Yeah.
been watching The Mandalorian or anything?
She, yeah.
My kid's been watching
Heck
High School
yes.
Musical, the musical. He lives for that shit. Every
Oh,
Friday
does
he's
he?
like, yo, High School
love
Musical,
it.
musical.
Is
I've been
is it
watching
like a
Lizzie
new High School
McGuire.
Musical?
That's what I've been watching.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the new Lizzie McGuire.
It's not out yet.
It's not out yet, but
No.
what's his face is coming back.
Gordo.
Gordo's coming back. So does
So-
Lizzie have kids and it follows her kids? But her little
No,
animated
no,
character.
It follows Lizzie.
It's still her.
Yeah,
Yeah?
she's 30.
Ah,
in New York.
Relatable. Not to
Yes.
me,
Yeah.
but relatable.
Who's Lizzie McGuire again, though?
Hillary
Hillary
Duff.
Duff.
Thank you.
I had a Hillary Duff poster in my kitchen when I moved out when I was 18.
Oh, I had a
We had
Hillary
a-
Duff poster too.
I had a couch and a Hillary. Yeah, but
What was the other movie she was in?
I know, but mine was like a girl crush.
yeah, fair enough.
situation, Yeah.
She was just in our kitchen. Someone gave us a
and it was
poster.
like Frankie Muniz too.
What happened to him?
I hated
Yeah,
that
he's
kid.
not well. I think he does NASCAR.
Yeah, he does racing of some
Yeah, he
sort.
does
Yeah.
racing.
Oh, that's so
He
random.
made some great movies though.
Yeah.
Big Fat Liar.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
Mhm,
So
that is a
good.
That was a good one.
Agent Cody Banks.
Agent Cody Banks.
Yeah,
Didn't like that one.
you didn't like that one.
No.
Oh, I did.
Fair enough. Disney Plus, it's awesome. Hey, Harley Quinn cartoon drops this week on Adult Swim. It looks hilarious.
Ooh.
Kelly Cuckoo,
Yeah.
Penny.
Cuoco?
Big Bang Theory.
Cool.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Cuoco.
yeah.
That's how you say that. It's
I
Kelly
think so.
Cuoco.
Cuoco.
I've been saying it Kelly Kukulu. But anyway, she's the voice of Harley Quinn. I watched a little piece.
Was it good?
Yeah, Jim Gordon,
Yeah.
Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah.
He's all hopped up on caffeine and he's like losing his mind. And she's like, "Man, fuck you." It looks really good.
Cool.
There's swearing and
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. Frozen 2 won the box office again this weekend. It made 123 million domestically, putting it at 287 million domestically
Jesus.
in only like 14 days of being out. It's good. You haven't seen it? You've seen it?
No, I haven't.
It's
no.
Frozen.
My coworker was telling me today that she took her like 5-year-old daughter and
Yeah.
she couldn't the daughter couldn't follow like what was going on and that it's for more like older people. Would you
Yeah,
say?
I could say that.
Yeah.
My 8-year-old followed it fine though, but we
Yeah,
like
but
Frozen.
That's like way older than 5.
I guess that's
Yeah.
only 3 years. I mean, there's a lot
That's
of.
There's
that's
a big
lot.
brain
Yeah.
development.
Yeah.
At that
I guess
point.
so. Yeah. Speaking of shiny vampires, Robert Pattinson's Batman is not a superhero. He was quoted by saying that he's a character with a complicated soul.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, you fucking shiny fuck.
Oh, but that's what he is in Twilight too.
He can't get away from
He's
that.
totally-
He's made some great movies
Yeah.
besides that.
Yeah,
What was
oh,
that
yeah.
one where he was like the drug dude? He was running the drugs. It was on Netflix. Oh, it was fucking
don't remember.
great.
Drugs.
Yeah, and he
There
was
was
like,
one where
it was a British
she was
film.
in a car the whole time.
That was Baby Driver. That's not Robert
No.
Pattinson.
No.
That is a great
That
movie.
is a good movie.
That was a fucking great movie.
Yeah.
They should need to make. You know who's great in that movie? Jamie Foxx.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking great in that movie.
He's good.
Driver
and
had
always good.
baby had autism, right? He was on the spectrum.
I think he was just
Yeah,
on the
he's on the
spectrum.
spectrum,
Yeah.
Best part of that whole movie
deaf.
though, he wasn't deaf.
He wasn't deaf.
He lost his hearing. That's why he listened to that
Oh,
music.
because the
all the time.
gunshot.
Yeah.
Oh, temporarily deaf. Yeah, and he has like tinnitus.
Yeah, it was really bad
yeah.
tinnitus. That's why he listened to music all the time to stop
Yeah.
the fucking ringing.
I can't get over how much you know. I'm
love that
I'm in
movie,
awe
though.
though. Like I respect the shit out of it. I'm glad
You
you're here
don't
too.
respect me as much. Wow.
No, I
feel
respect
like-
your knowledge.
You know
Welcome
what?
to
This
my
always
world.
happens.
Glad
You
you're
hit
here.
very specific
I'm so
things.
glad that
I don't know
Ivan
about
appreciates
anything.
me, but you don't.
I don't. You're putting words in my mouth now.
No, I'm
That's
not.
That's hurtful.
That's not what females do.
Best. Is that a callback? I picked up on it. Hey, anyways, best part of Baby Driver was at the beginning when he was getting coffee and the music was playing and the lyrics were all over the walls and stuff. Ladies, it's been great. That's the end of the episode.
Wow.
I'll look up the name after.
That was awesome.
Hey,
Yeah,
if we
thanks
want to
so
listen to
much.
more of just your content without Ivan and myself, well, plug yourselves. But like plug your podcast, not go on.
Yeah. Okay. I see where that was going.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, you did it, not me.
Anyways, where can we listen to you? Where can we follow you?
There you go.
Go ahead. I wanted to make it weird.
So you can find us on all the podcast platforms at Two Girls One Broadcast. If you can't find us there, you can find us on Instagram, Two Girls One Broadcast, Twitter, same thing.
Yeah, as we like to say, the number 2 and the number 1.
Yeah.
Perfect. Broadcast, not podcast.
Broadcast. Yes.
Yeah.
You did bad on episode 200 when you said we were coming on. You called us Two Girls One Podcast.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to the show, though.
Yeah,
We have
yeah.
so many people just show up and not listen to the show, and they're like, "Why are we here?"
No,
and I'm
never
like,
would I
You're
ever.
here now.
No.
Yeah, no, it's been great. We'd love to have you guys back on in the future. If you'll come back on, we'll do
Absolutely.
this
Of course.
again.
Yeah. Thanks so
And,
much for having us.
Hey, no problem.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the thing where we all say goodbye. I'm Alec.
Je m'appelle Ivan.
Jack.
Katie.
Stay awesome.
That was another episode of The Awesome Hour. You can get all our info at theawesomehour.com. Don't forget to rate and review us, follow our social media, and leave a comment below. Stay awesome.
I don't know Lice, I promise.